Hello everyone and welcome, my name is Andrew Can and together we can game. In the last episode of Can Play Bioshock, we made our way, cleared some of these rooms, got a new tonic, and in this episode we're going to continue moving forward. One of the things I want to showcase right off the bat is with the telekinesis tonic, sometimes places we've been, all you have to do is seek higher. And as you can see, you get some decent rewards for doing so. Of course, you can always triple check the rooms if you'd like, but I'm pretty happy with what we've done. But yes, I definitely always recommend going back once you get a new tonic, doing some searching, seeing things like that, looking slightly above is actually really useful. Maybe since we have so much ammo lying around, it might be a good idea to go ahead and have out the shotgun. As we continue to look forward, we wanted to go this way last time. So, we need the Chomper's dental office key, and if we look in here, key return. Another great example of how you can use this tonic, and it's such an easy thing to do. It's very simple in how they want you to use it, but it doesn't mean that it's not really cool. And again, I want to make sure to hack. Now, some people, I did ask, and I've been letting some feedback pour in on the series. Overall, it seems people are very happy to see me play this game, which makes me excited. Because, for me, this is something that lets me take a break between a blind series so I can let user feedback come. Now, we may not have as much user feedback as in other series, but I know this game pretty well, and I just like opinions, and getting to interact in the classic way in the comments is really fun for me, and I hope you guys enjoy it all the same. Now with that, we have hit it. Hacked camera has worked for us.
Is that someone mine? Who? I'm a star, not you!
And that's why I wanted to get on that chair. I heard her coming, and I know that if we are in the water, we get damaged too, so why don't we go ahead and take what she had on her. Again, we see a safe in there. We see some other stuff. Ooh, Eve Hypo. Let's keep looking. Nothing that I can see in there. Some bandages. You can see the second wing here as we keep exploring every nook and cranny that is here for us. Anti-personal auto rounds. We keep getting more rounds, we keep getting more stuff, and it's building up to something pretty awesome, and you'll see soon. Now, it's on a cooldown. Just in case there's anyone in the water, I always kind of recommend, unless you're running low on Eve Harpo. Alright, let's go ahead and hack. And again, you can see our perks using for us here. It slows it down pretty well, and I do like the kind of effects that are on this. So I always enjoy just seeing what they can do creatively to make this pretty awesome. And again, one thing I try to show is that you don't necessarily have to do it in a conventional, traditional way to solve these. Like, you can go and do the flows differently. Whatever works to get what you need done. Now, this does leave an interesting question, and I like the electric buck there, because it's also letting you know, hey, if you have your shotgun out, you can use that in the water, which is nice. Now, I will eventually use my auto hacks, but I want to wait until we're over here. Those are the ones where I feel you get the most value for using them. They're probably the most difficult in the game, so anytime I can use them is actually really nice. So, as you can see here, this might just be a quick example of where it may make more sense for me to do it this way than to just use them as they were. Safe is hacked. We can go in, more first aid kits. We have reached our maximum of 9, and I'm pretty happy with that. Decent salvaging, if I do say so myself. Salvaging. Oh, well. I combined scavenging and salvaging. Oh, well. You know, new words. That's what we needed. Trash can over here. Doesn't provide anything. Oh, bandages there. Looking around, more buck. So. Oh. Yes, somebody is here. Here I am, just enjoying myself, and... Ooh. And of course, took a little bit of damage, but if I remember correctly, There's some buck ammo over there, so using this isn't gonna hurt me too much. Yeah, buck ammo, which I will gladly take. And somewhere there are a lot of bandages. I search this ashtray. Not. Hey, a pep bar, I'll take that. Not worried too much about what's going on, maybe I should. And the bandages. Alright, we went to Cure All a little bit earlier. Alright, time to keep going back the way we came. Oh god.
I don't want to hurt you.
Now this is a better example of the telekinesis ability, but I'm not too good at catching the grenades. And that's actually probably been a fault of mine every single playthrough. Since we took a little bit of damage, kind of remembering where we were. But no, I'm not that great. And you know what? Maybe I'll try it. I'll keep out that plasmid just in case, just to see what happens. I thought I searched that storage crate, but it turns out may not have. Again, you can just see some of the devastation led by them. Can't seem to hack the circus of value. One of the many ways we came here. Just another supply closet. I think it's time to not delay the inevitable. Let's keep going. Montaigne Dandy Denture.
A rapture reminder. The bottom of the ocean is our home, but it can also be a dangerous place. Any leak is a bad leak. Report any unexplained water promptly to the Central Council.
Steinman. Hills, and I like the little PA system notices. Alright. Here we go.
With genetic modifications, beauty is no longer a goal or even a virtue. It is a moral obligation. Do we force the healthy to live with the contagious? Do we mix the criminal with the law-abiding? Then why are the plain allowed to mingle with the fair?
Steinman asking interesting questions to say the least. We can see a little sister and a big daddy. We can see some more abandoned stuff. And we can see Steinman's aesthetic ideals surgery. Interesting ramifications of thought here. Aesthetics are a moral imperative. Alright, surgical foyer.
Two eyes. There's some law that says we must. 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 ears, 2 breasts.
We can hear a madman's ramble.
I like the prestige, but I don't like the germs. The germs, this could be a little more hygienic. I'm not finished. Not finished.
And as you can see,
Find some way to get through to surgery and Steinman. Chin up now. The Lord hates a quitter.
Sanitary.
the Lord hates a quitter. Steinman is still going.
Boy, you'll
I
be
can hear that
back.
splicer sounding off like it's the 4th of July. Explosives are hard to come by down here. If only you could get your hands on some of them bombs he's tossing. Things like that could help you turn the tables or clear a
But
path.
I suppose a man's entitled to a few mistakes.
And now, if he wants to throw another, we can try to throw it back at him. But I don't know if he will throw another. So this also gives us, since we were given a heads up, that bombs are hard to come by and the splicers are all over them. Might be a good idea to start doing some preliminary work to make way for what is to come. I don't think we're in a giant foyer for nothing. So let's keep doing what we need to do, keep making the path the way I do it. Now, what is the best way that you find? Do you just focus on making a straightforward path, or do you try to delay it? What are your thoughts and what's your process? Always like hearing it. Nothing over here. You gonna...
Filthy.
There we go. Great example of that.
I'm opening you up.
Okay. And I'm throwing it back. There we go. Now I think what it wants me to do, instead of just play hot potato with these bombs, is blow up that. And then throw one back, because it's me. Alright, I think he is done for now. Reloaded. Surgery. Very creepy image here.
Today I had lunch with the goddess. Steinman, she said. I'm here to free you from the tyranny of the commonplace. I'm here to show you a new kind of beauty. I asked her, what do you mean, goddess? Symmetry, dear Steinman. It's time we did something about symmetry.
You can hear someone is feeding into Steinman's ideals here. And as you'll see, we can tell that these are not as effective. I need to hit F. Now remember, you can always just hit them down and hack them to your side. Now I don't know why I did so much damage other than I just kind of wanted to, and I kind of forgot to make sure I don't kill it. My first instinct is try to kill, but I can also take and put it on our side, so that's something that is very helpful for our cause. Now as we continue to keep going down, auto flows our way. Thank you for being our friend. Now we have a sentry on our side. Now we don't have that in our favor, but doesn't mean we can't. F, come on. Oh, that's not what I wanted. You know what? If we hack another, we can hack two. Now I should have gone for that security camera, but that's all that happens when the security finds you, is it pretty much makes your life a little more difficult, but nothing undoable. Again, most of what's gonna happen is pretty self-explanatory, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And bait, that's what I'll take it. Second security sentry on our side. I do believe that that was blown up. Eve, oh, I'm all out of Eve. Gotta be careful on that. Now, ooh, static discharge. Ryan Industries introduced the largest in wartime deterrent. Genetic static discharge makes a walking Tesla coil, zapping anything and everything foolish enough to strike you. Feel safe, be safe, static discharge. Another fun, for us anyway, tonic. I believe it's this one, and if I want, I can hide right under it. And then when it is ready and it comes time, I can just make sure to hack with ease. Like such. Again, if you accidentally mess up like I did, a great tactic is to just kind of own it and just not worry about letting it take too much out of you. And like I said, it'll probably come back to be in your favor if you are smart with it. Another successful hack. Hacked cameras work for you. Probably should have done that a little earlier, but you know, can't always be perfect. Armor piercing rounds. I thought I was using armor piercing. Well, if they're giving us enough of them, we should probably be wary of it. And here's a save. Don't want to miss this. Again, nothing too bad just yet. Gotta keep moving on. Come on. Here we are. That is not what it wants us to do. do this. And just for some drama, successful hack. And it will be getting harder, trust me. I'm not joking when I say that. Although, I seem to be doing okay. Well, minus the complete and utter failure we had earlier. I'm fine, really.
Aphrodite is walking the halls, shimmering like a scalpel. Steinman, she calls. Steinman, I have what you're looking for. Just open your eyes, and when I see her, she cuts me into 1,000 beautiful pieces.
And again, getting more of Steinman's interesting thoughts, to say the least. Again, Steinman is a man who is very proud of his work and took it to an unhealthy amount. There are no gods in Rapture, according to Mr. Andrew Ryan, but what happens when one kind of starts forming, who takes control of creating everything in the way his image is? Is that not a god? That is a question that Bioshock asks, and you must really think about. Use anti-personnel against unarmored targets. Giving us a hint. Crates, bucks. And would you looky there? Adam denies us any excuse for not being beautiful.
What can I do with this one, Aphrodite? She won't stay still! I want to make them beautiful, but they always turn out wrong! That one, too fat! This one, too tall! This one, too symmetrical! And now, what's this guy? An intruder! He's ugly! 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 Ugly!
I mean, you know, walking the park yourself. See, I don't think I'm that hideous. I mean, yeah, maybe I could. You know what? And remember what we learned. You know what? If you're gonna be in the water. Anyway, let's keep going. And there we are. Dr. Steinman. And his defeated Dr. Steinman. Achievement unlocked. Let's search him. Emergency access, anti-personnel, auto, machine gun rounds.
You alright? It was time somebody took care of that sick bastard. Make sure you get the key off Steinman and head back to emergency access. I'm working my way to the backside of Port Neptune myself. We'll get there soon enough.
3 crucified, like Jesus, the thief, and the prostitute. Searched, not what she wanted.
4-0 silk and down.
The nose looks terrific, Dr. Steinman. Doctor?
You know, looking at it now, I didn't realize how much your face sags. Scalpel?
Excuse me?
Scalpel.
Doctor, she's not booked for a facelift.
Let's just come in here and...
Doctor, stop cutting. Doctor, stop cutting. Get me the chief of surgery. Get me the chief of surgery now!
You can see some of what happened to Steinman, an interesting specimen who went a little bit too overboard with his profession. What happens when you leave the science and arts by themselves? Rapture asked the question, Steinman is an extreme answer. That's going to be it for this episode. I'm Andrew Can, and together we can game.